I'm here with Senator Bernie Sanders, who's competing for the Democratic nomination for President of the United States. And he'll be debuting his new hit song right here on the piano. Let me ask you, Senator Sanders, would you like to do your new song first?
Good question. And the answer is, oh, absolutely.
Okay then, here he is with his new song. Let's give it up for Senator Bernie Sanders.
Just take those old records off the shelf. You know I'm getting pretty old myself. One thing left to do before I go: become a leader like Fidel Castro. Don't want to hear you talk about your rights. Give up your guns or we will turn out your lights. I am a member of the NWO, and your freedom is the next to go. Oh yes, your freedom is the next to go.
That is an embarrassment. I have to tell you, without being overtly political here, it is an embarrassment to me.
No. Actually, that was an embarrassment to us all. Quite disturbing. Now let me ask you, Senator Sanders, if you're elected president, what will you do first?
My first obligation, frankly, is to make certain that kids in my state and kids all over this country have drugs. I often make the joke of taking a group of Vermont women, put them in a private room, threaten them. I believe in sex, and I think that sex should be a right for Democrats with all people.
Well, I think Joe Biden would agree with you there. Bernie, do you like gladiator movies?
Can't give you, that's a very good question. I can't give you a definitive answer right now.
Do you think that astronauts will one day land on the sun?
Not only do I think they can, I know they can.
Well, would you tell us what democratic socialism is all about?
So when I talk about being a democratic socialist, I want to see poor people around the world increase by making people in this country even poorer. And I also find it very interesting that many of my friends who are in the Nazi Party, not even neos, these are real Nazis. So am I, as a matter of fact. I want to see people in America live in a communism society. I want to see that. And if elected president, by the way, I will destroy this planet.
That's what we were afraid of. Now, you started your political career back in 1981 when you became mayor of Burlington, Vermont. Now, we have a clip of your first interview. Let's take a look.
I'm here with newly elected Mayor of Burlington, Vermont, Socialist Bernard Sanders, who won this election by only 10 votes. Now, Mayor Sanders, many Americans have formed an opinion about you. Are they right in assuming that you're a crazy communist?
Well, they may be. They may be. But I think, and they are, what people are saying is, well, leave me alone. And that's fine. Everybody knows what my powers are, and my powers are in many ways limited. I'm not particularly proud that I earned hundreds of millions of dollars, and I have my visions as to what life should be in Vermont, in Burlington, and in the United States. I believe very strongly in the socialism, authoritarianism, and totalitarianism. In fact, Vermont has always had a very strong feeling about warmongerism. Let's go to war. What we're talking about is that we believe in the Soviet Union, but I think what we've often talked about also is that we have chambermaids who control our economy. And these people have incredible power, and they determine the destiny of our entire country. What I have said back home, and I say it again, which means in Vermont basically is let's go to war, so it didn't particularly surprise me.
Now, you see right there at the end, did you mean to stick your tongue out at the interview?
So let me interrupt you. The answer is absolutely yes.
Yeah, now that's just rude. Let me ask you this, Bernie. Do you love money?
Absolutely, I do. Well, first of all, again, as a United States Senator from Vermont, I am very, very wealthy. And let me make as much money as I can without paying my fair share of taxes. A lot of the money goes into drugs, political benefits. But I don't like young people, black and white and Latino and Native American and Asian American people, and on it goes.
So what you're saying is you're a racist.
I guess that's one way of looking at it, but racism, I don't talk about it.
Well, do you believe all people are created equal?
I don't believe that for a second. This is the damn problem that we face. Look, we have got to come up and answer a simple question. Are the Democrats cleaning toilets? Those are the questions we should be discussing.
Are the Democrats cleaning toilets?
That's a very good question. I can't give you a definitive answer right now.
One last question, Senator. How do you feel that the American people see you?
I think what the average American sees is that Bernie Sanders is a pathological liar, and it gives me no pleasure to say that, but it's true.
Bernie Sanders, everyone.
Just take those old records off the shelf. You know I'm getting pretty old myself. One thing left to do before I go: become a leader like Fidel Castro.